That's why they put this game up here in New Jersey, Jim, because they thought if we could get some snow, because the players can handle situations like this, it's just going to add to the look and the excitement of the game. Wow, this is historic.
Four-time NFL MVP quarterback Peyton Manning. Welker's a receiver in the slot. He'll fire it out to the left. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he couldn't hold on. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. He has the grab. Touchdown, number 1 at the Super Bowl.
Nothing like scoring first in any game, but when you do it in the Super Bowl, you can just times it by 10 because the pressure builds on the other team. They know they're behind. They want to score some points. It just makes it tougher when you get on the board first.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Here's the pride of Virginia Tech, Michael Vick, taking the field for the first time today. Nickel formation here for the defense. First and 10, looking to scramble. He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Second down and 7. Trying to make something happen. He's got some daylight. Runs out of bounds.
You've got to be careful when you blitz quarterbacks in the NFL. Stay in your lanes. That time the defense didn't do it. The quarterback saw the opening, took advantage of it, and picks up nice yards on the run.
First and 10. Throws to the right. That reception picks up the first down.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. An incompletion right there, but it really should have been an interception. Von Miller, this is his 3rd year in the league, and he's had back-to-back great seasons.
Von Miller, Jim, I think, is the fastest linebacker in the NFL. And he uses that speed. That's the big reason why he gets the sacks as a pass rusher. His speed, along with the crowd noise at home, that's tough to stop.
Avant's lined up now as a slot receiver. Fix looking long. It's Bailey with the pick.
Defense gets an interception early in the game. Oh, man, will that give them confidence, and it just makes them play more aggressive. So this is a very good start for the defense.
First down here. Looking to the right side and throwing. And the interception by Patrick Chung. And he's brought to the ground.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
So first and goal to go. Toss to the outside. He's in for the touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
He'll have to accept the touchback. Caldwell's lined up in the slot. Peyton Manning looking down the field. Intercepted. Fakes out the defender right there on the spot.
Well, as a quarterback, I think the biggest thing is when you throw an interception early in the game, you just got to have faith in what you did all week in practice, keep your confidence level up, and come out here and get it done.
total. It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
On the run. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Avant in the slot. First and 10, McCoy's handed the football. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
Second down coming up. Looking for an open receiver on the right. What a catch. Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
The Eagles defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense. It's a safety. That's a timeout call. This punt will be returned. And the tackle is made at the 41. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encouragement, defense. Still first down.
The call is for encroachment. That's 5.
Yeah, they're too impatient on the defense's part there. They're too anxious to get to the quarterback. And Jim, that's just a good break for the offense right there.
That flag gives them a new set of downs. And he's taken down.
Well, you see it all the time. When the offensive line can't stop the defensive pass rush, then you have your running backs hit a defensive lineman before they go out for the pass.
Second and 11, challenging the defenders to the right side. It's Bailey with the pick.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First and 10, loading up with extra defensive backs into dime. Batted away. As we get a look at the defensive starters, these linebackers will be counted on today to make plays in the running and passing games. Welker is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. He brings it in.
One thing I've learned about Peyton Manning over the years, he's always looking for an opportunity to make big plays down the field, and that was a good example. Nice long throw by him.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They'll go ground.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
We've known Coach John Fox, we look at there on the sideline, for a long, long time. His days as an assistant, his days as the head coach of the Carolina Panthers. He took the Panthers to the Super Bowl one year. And now out here in Denver, where he's had great success and having to do it different ways. First with the Tim Tebow team, where they had to kind of change the offense to suit him. And, of course, Peyton Manning coming to the Broncos in 2012.
Well, I did wonder when Peyton Manning was signed by the Denver Broncos, I said, man, how's this going to work out with a defensive coach like John Fox? They both answered that question very well, and John Fox, I think, really enjoyed having a quarterback run the show, and it all showed in a 13-3 record.
Dreesen's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Throws the pass. Almost intercepted. Lining up for a 35-yard field goal. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things can go wrong. But good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Avant, a receiver in the slot. Going to take off with it. And here he goes. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
I remember seeing Michael Vick in the national championship game when he played for Virginia Tech against Florida State. And man, could he run. And look how many years later it is now. And this guy can still run and hurt a defense.
Right past one player.
You got to know if you're playing against a quarterback who can run, you got to have some discipline. They did not on the defensive side. They blitzed. They didn't stay in their lanes, and the quarterback saw the open spot and picked up some big yards.
Phil, here at the Super Bowl, how much bigger has this game gotten since you were the MVP of Super Bowl 21?
Well, Jim, it's colossal. That's the only word I got for it. And what has happened, which I don't agree with, now it's all about just winning the Super Bowl. Everything you do during a regular season, we just wipe it away. It's how you play in this game. Do you win or lose? And that's how you're judged. Not fair, but that's the way it is.
Macklin's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd down and 2. Escaping the pressure. Got a little crease. He steps out. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Getting away from the pressure. And Vaughn Miller has him behind the line of scrimmage. And you can see how they fared in the red zone to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Macklin's lined up in the slot. 2nd and 15. Throws to the right. Just couldn't get his feet down on that catch. You knew this was going to happen. There's the red flag, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. Johnson's in the slot. Scrambling out of the pocket, and he's going to be brought down.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. In trouble now. Gets past the first wave. Falls out. Oh, they cough up the football. Defense takes possession.
That was just a terrible job by the offensive player that time. Protect the football. No excuse for letting it fumbling the football in a situation like that.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. That ball was in his hands.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Unstoppable.
The 40. The 30. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
Awesome job by the defense. That time they were really surprised by the play call. The receiver gets behind the defense, but the speed of the defensive back able to make up those yards and tackles him from behind.
The give. I think when Coach watches, we look back at him again. When he first took the job, he had to be excited about what he saw on that defensive side. Before he knew he was going to get Peyton, he knew he had the likes of Von Miller on that defense and others.
They got good players on the defensive side. They have speed, Jim, and they have a good offensive line too. So I think the makings of a solid football team were there when John Fox became the head football coach of the Denver Broncos. And then after 1 year, I think Peyton Manning goes, wow, I like what I see in Denver. A very good offensive line. When you have a good offensive line, that gives the quarterback a chance. Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
That's Denver, touchdown. The Broncos take the lead with this extra point try. The point after is good. The Eagles' return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 17-16. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Broncos go with the dime formation here on defense. Caught.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Avant's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd down and 4. The give to the running back. LaShawn McCoy with a nice piece of running on that play.
When you gain big yards like this, that means you have a lot of talent. LaShawn McCoy has it all. He can break tackles, and he can outrun you also.
When you played in the Super Bowl 21 MVP, it was gigantic there in Pasadena. Is it bigger now today?
Yeah, the game is just much bigger now, Jim, because more people are watching it. The press that covers it, TV, it's around-the-clock analyzation of the game, and it's all about winning. You must win the Super Bowl to get credibility from the fans and the media. It's not fair. That's just the way it is. Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
Gets away from the pressure, has some space to work with.
That time he's under pressure. He can't stand in the pocket. He takes off, and as you look down the field, nobody is open, so the quarterback is forced to run, and he picks up some big yards.
And they sack the quarterback. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Michael Vick will be under center. Second down and 10. They give it to the running back.
I think you got to be a little more creative in the red zone than this. When you just line up and run the football like that, you're not going to get a lot of yards. And that time they just got a short gain.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. Gets away from the pressure, and the quarterback is taken down.
Pressuring the quarterback, that's what you love to do in the NFL from the defensive side. That time they blitz, it was quick, it was fast, and they get a sack on the quarterback.
The field goal try, yes sir.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you've got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. Now on 1st down, Manning's got it in the gun, looking for an open receiver on the right. Incomplete.
The defense got away with one that time. It wasn't a good play in their part. It was just bad timing by the quarterback and receiver.
Coming up, 2nd down. challenging the defenders to the right side and almost picked off.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Throws to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. They're set to punt it away now. Offense getting set now, following the timeout. Welkers, a receiver in the slot. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And the interception by Patrick Chung.
That interception is strictly on the quarterback. When you make bad decisions, I don't care how good you can throw the football. The results, usually it's going to turn into an interception.
Johnson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Running away from the pressure. Makes a move and gets around the defender. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. That's second down coming up. Looking to the right side and throwing. Picks up.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms, and happy Thanksgiving. Football and feasting and family. They all come together on a day like this. And Phil, we're here for the football part of it. Happy Thanksgiving to you, partner.
Well, Jim, the same to you. Happy Thanksgiving. And I just remember as a kid growing up, Thanksgiving Day, very excited about eating the meal, of course, but playing football out in the yard. All these players, they know everybody around the league is watching today. That gets them exciting. It should be fun to watch.
Wilson's heading out now for his first series.
What a great year Russell Wilson had as a rookie quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. I think he proved to everybody his height was not going to be a detriment. I think what you got to realize, what a powerful throwing arm Russell Wilson has. I think that's what put him over the top.
Coming off a breakthrough 2012 season, Golden Tate at wide receiver for the Seahawks.
Yeah, he was tremendous in 2012. You always have to be worried about Golden Tate. Knows how to make spectacular catches, and Russell Wilson has tremendous faith in him and will always try to give him a chance to catch the ball, even when he's covered.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. He leaps up to grab it.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scores.
He's in for the score.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
He's got a chance to return this one. Makes the move and gets around the defender. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. Roethlisberger is heading out now for his first series.
Big Ben Roethlisberger. The reason why they call him big, because he is. He can sit in there, take the hits, and still throw that football down the field.
1st and 10. Escaping the pressure. And he gains maybe 3. Here's the player who basically lives at the Steelers complex. Antonio Brown. He'll outwork everybody.
You said it right. He is the hardest worker on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it shows. That's why he's productive on the field.
Miller's usually a tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. Brandon Browner is a 6'4" physical corner by way of Oregon State.
Size is a talent. Brandon Browner is the tallest corner in the NFL, and he's physical. That's a good combination.
And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3 and out.
What a good job by the defense. You get in there and you get pressure, and you sack the quarterback here early in the game. That'll give you some hope and some enthusiasm.
Miller's playing out of position in the backfield here. Eyeing that left side. This is going to set up a change of possession.
This is what they call managing the game. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down, and you just got to expect either way that you're going to make it, or if you don't make it, what are you going to do?
They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. And a man you'll be seeing flying all over the field today. Safety, Troy Polamalu.
Well, I've said it many times about Troy Polamalu. He can play deep safety. He can come up near the line of scrimmage and stop the run, and he's one of the best blitzing safeties in the NFL. Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Baldwin's lined up in the slot. He'll fire it out to the left. Ball's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3 and out on this series.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Harper's in the slot. Looking for an open receiver on the right, and he's intercepted. He's brought down for a touchdown. Is in the backfield. 1st and 10. And a run right up the middle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run. Roethlisberger going down the field. Almost intercepted that time. Outstanding coverage on the deep throw, forcing the incompletion.
That's why he's one of the best in the league. He's aggressive. He can take away short passes, but also has the speed and the ability to get back there and knock down those deep ones too.
Fumble, and it's a takeaway.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Harper's going to get set in the slot for this snap. On target. Touchdown.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz alongside Phil Simms, and happy Thanksgiving. Football and feasting and family. They all come together on a day like this. And Phil, we're here for the football part of it. Happy Thanksgiving to you, partner.
Oh, Jim, happy Thanksgiving to you, too. You know, sports, eating, man, hey, those are two of my favorite pastimes. But we got the big stage here today. Short week for the players. They don't care. They're just happy to be part of the show, knowing that everybody in the NFL and all the fans around the world are watching them today.
Wilson's heading out now. He'll, of course, be leading this offense today.
Well, when you talk about Russell Wilson, when you can move like he can dodge anybody in open space, and he has an unbelievable throwing arm. You put those two things together, you don't worry about the fact that he's 5'11". The man can just flat get it done.
Incomplete and almost intercepted. One player to watch on the outside is Sidney Rice.
Yeah, Sidney Rice has good experience in the NFL. He's got some size and good speed, so those are all good qualities to have.
Second down following that incompletion. Challenging the defenders to the right side. The pass complete.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on deep, confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays.
And here we have second down.
Reaches out and grabs it. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
Again, picking up a couple first downs early in the game. It's like when you play golf and you par the first couple holes. I know it doesn't happen a lot, but when you do, it makes you feel good.
Inaccurate with that one.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Baldwin's a receiver in the slot. Throws to the right. Interception. Here's the former first pick now. Michael Vick taking the field for his first series today.
Michael Vick still very sudden. When he wants to move and get out of the pocket, it is not a problem. After all these years, probably still the fastest quarterback in the National Football League.
Got a flag down here.
And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Offense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Johnson's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd and 4. He's scrambling down.
4 yards.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. And the starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza. 3rd and 1. He's looking to the right. A takeaway.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Brings it in.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Harper's lined up in the slot. Throwing now to his left. Right on the money.
How do you stop these receivers now? It's almost impossible with the rules of the game. Tight coverage. That time they have double coverage on him. It doesn't matter. The throw comes. They go up. They make the catch. All you can do is raise your arm and go, well, we did our best.
That ball was going the other way.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Perfect defense call that time. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
Johnson's in the slot. First down and 10. Looking to scramble. Fakes the throw. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Michael Vick, after all these years, when there's nothing there to throw the football to, if he can't find somebody